Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's your boy Tom Origins here, and I'll try and make this video short and sweet and to the point. But if you've been a fan of the channel and you've been following for a very long time, you will have known that at some point in this last year, the channel was offered an incredible opportunity by a brand that we will not mention. But this brand offered my channel a runners-up prize in a competition where they were going to send me a £2,000 gaming computer. They were also going to sponsor the channel as the form of being the first ever financial sponsor to the channel and donate, funding towards the channel to move on forwards, which was obviously a massive gesture of them. They ran a competition at the start of the summer. I entered that competition. I'd been very active in that competition. I didn't win it, but I got into the final 13, final 12, and then I got offered in an email from the CEO of the company this amazing opportunity. So as a young content creator trying to go full time, I was over the moon. I was ecstatic. I was super happy. And obviously I just got this fantastic email from the CEO and this up and coming gaming company. And I was absolutely over the moon. And they sent me a full list of things to do, like to take their link for their website, to go and design the computer. It's got a £2,000 budget. And then once I'd finished with it all, I sent it over to them, followed all their instructions. Again, very humbled, very grateful for the opportunity. And then I left it all with them. A couple of weeks later, I got an email from them saying that they'd got all my stuff through and that it was going to take a little time and then they were going to get back in touch with me. So I waited, and that started in August. It was about August the 18th when the first confirmation of you're going to get this gaming PC prize, you're going to get this sponsorship prize came through. So obviously it started in August of 2021, and we got that information August 18th, 2021. Then by the 6th of September 2021, I got my first big email back from them saying that they got all my stuff, the contract was with their HR department, and they were going through all the legal documents and they'd be in touch shortly. Then a couple of weeks later, no reply. A couple of weeks later, no reply. So every now and then, I'd shoot them an email, try and be active with them, try and show that I'm grateful for the opportunity, try and show them that as a channel I want to be proactive with that brand and trying to interact with them. And it's pretty much been this long run now until it's now the 5th, nearly the 6th of November, depending when we upload this video. But unfortunately, 3-4 months later, we've hit a wall with them. And it's been through other people who've also had interactions with this company. The company itself on its social media platforms has lost a significant chunk of following in the last couple of months, which probably didn't bode very well. The competition winner, who I stayed friends with, obviously once you're in a competition with someone and you lose to them, it's always, I think, in the best interest to, bow down and let the better person win. And I stayed in touch with the winner. They were a very genuine, very nice person. And we DM'd one another frequently about, obviously, the winning and how cool it was to be in this competition and to make it to the finals and to go on to win it. And the winner of the competition has apparently not yet received their prize, which they were supposed to. But then again, that's their business, not my business. As far as it goes for me and this company's relationship, I've felt cheated, I've felt wronged. It's very, very poor business practice by a company, especially an up-and-coming company, to get in touch with a content creator, promise them all this stuff. You don't know that person's headspace, you don't know their mental health, you don't know their mental well-being, you don't know anything about that person, and you're making bold promises to that individual to the point of something like a £2,000 gaming PC, which is crazy. Obviously, for legal reasons, obviously to be a smart content creator, I know my stuff, and I don't want to post anything that I shouldn't post, and I won't post anything that I shouldn't post. But I felt it would be wrong of me as a content creator with a very supportive, very lovely audience to not share with you my emotion and my response to this. It's been a thing that the channel has looked forward to for a good while now, for obviously 3-4 months. It's been something that I personally have looked forward towards. But in conclusion, it's a thing that's given me the ability to warn other content creators. Don't be disheartened, don't be discouraged if you are scammed by a company. Don't be afraid if a company reaches out to you. Do your history work with them, do background checks on them, try and Google them, try and get a real face-to-face conversation going, whether it's on Zoom, whether it's on Skype, whether it's on anything like that, try and get a phone call with them. I truly believed in this company, and I really, really felt passionate about what they were trying to do and what they were making. I was humbled by the offer of the competition prize, runner-up prize. And unfortunately, they've let me down. They've let their fans down, their own customers down, and they've let themselves down in a massive way. Because if any channel content creator was able to work with a company, especially their first proper company, who's paying that channel to make content and produce and help them in a massive way, I'm sure any content creator would do their heart and soul justice to try and provide that content for that company in a big way. So yeah, it's very disheartening. Obviously, for legal reasons, I'm not saying the person's, the brand's name, but I have kept a history of records of all of the conversations back and forth that we had as a brand and a content creator. I kept all of that saved. I've got all of the documentation. I've got all of my stuff locked down just in case I need it for the future. But as for now, the big round off is pretty much, I'm not disheartened because I kind of had a bit of a trust issue going into this. And I've always been a big believer of unless it's here in front of you, don't believe in it. So I am obviously disheartened. I am upset, but it's not going to stop the momentum for the content. It's not going to stop the momentum of a content creator trying to get in touch with brands. We have a lovely brand at the moment who does work with the channel, even if it's just a brilliant discount code. And hopefully our relationship can strengthen in the future. MANSCAPED.com. Obviously, this isn't a branded video for MANSCAPED.com, but I'd have a 20% off for their website. And MANSCAPED.com have been my first ever brand that's ever worked with me. They're phenomenal. And even though they do not pay me to sponsor them in any way, and they do not fund my channel in any way, they have sent me things, promotional items. They've given my audience, you guys, a discount code to their site. And they have been a genuine, upstanding brand to work with. And I hope for other brands in the future like them to get in touch with the channel and to work with them in the future. However, this current brand, this up-and-coming gaming brand who make promises to their fans, who run shady competitions, it's very poor business practice. I wish nothing but the worst for you moving forward. But you're not going to stop this channel at all. You're not going to stop the content. I'm going to keep positive as positive as you can be from losing out on a 2,000 gaming PC. £2,000 gaming PC would help the channel tremendously. However, this company decided to go against their word, and that shadows them more than it shadows anything else. So, at the end of the day, we're not going to let that stop us. We're going to keep groaning and moaning with the old battered laptop, and we're going to keep producing as much content as we can. But please, if you're a content creator out there, I know this doesn't really relate to you unless you are a content creator, but if you're going to do business practice in the future, if you're going to do entrepreneuring, if you're going to do work from home and be self-employed, be very, 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 very careful who you work with. Be very, very careful who you're getting in touch with. The internet is a shady place, and you've got to be very careful with who you're talking with. So yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I'm sorry. I feel like that's a bit silly for me to apologize to you guys, but I guess I kind of, it feels right. So I'm sorry that there's no PC content coming like we thought there would be. I am very let down by this company. It's definitely a company I will never, ever, even if they get their stuff together in the future and try and get in contact with the channel, we're never going to work with that brand ever again. They're terrible people. Be very careful with them. And honestly, I can't see a way for them to, they're tanking in followers online and things like that anyway, so I don't see them getting a resurgence anytime soon. But definitely I'm going to be a lot more tighter gripped. It's not helped my trust issues, but it's definitely made me a lot more sharper when it comes to working with people, especially if it is through the online world. You've got to be super careful and really just focus on working with big named brands like MANSCAPED or Xbox or Ubisoft or Game or something like that. You got to make sure the companies are legitimate and they're upstanding individuals. But yeah, if it does help you in any way, if you've had a similar experience, comment it down below. If you are, in talks with a brand at the minute and you think they're a bit sketchy, put them in the comments down below. We've got to help one another out. So like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. I'm really sorry that there's going to be no PC content coming soon, but one day in the channel's future, maybe if it's a couple of years down the line even, I will have a gaming PC for the content, for gaming content on the channel for people who are PC based, because we've got a PlayStation, we've got the Xbox, we've got to finish the trifecta, and we've got to get the gaming PC for the channel to do streaming, to do uploading, to do editing, to do gameplay. There will be a PC at some point in this channel's future. It's just not going to be as soon as we thought, which is unfortunate. But like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for being amazing fans, community members, supporters, Thank you very much. It means the world to me. We're moving forward and moving upwards, and I'll see you in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Peace.